Hello everybody, welcome to another Headless capabilities. In this video, I would like to show you how to retrieve content for specific pages. This includes the homepage, landing pages, as well as commerce pages. I assume you have seen the basics video about grids and pictures, so you already know about these. First, let's have a look at pages. On the screen, you see a PWA that displays the Callista site. On this site, up here in the navigation, we have a content-driven landing page, our blog, under the path blog. How do we request the grid for that page? For that, let's have a look at Insomnia. With this prepared query, I query CoreMedia for the content of any content-driven page. By using the page by path endpoint here, all we need to do is pass the request path in here. Right now, this is set to just Callista, so we get the home page. If we want to retrieve the blog page, all we need to do is add /blog. You can see that we get the page metadata and the grid for the blog page. You might notice that the query looks very short, but I get a lot of data from CoreMedia. This is because I'm using fragments to structure my query, and the fragments down here are collapsed. If you want to learn about fragments, have a look at the official GraphQL documentation. Of course, if you enter a path that is not associated with the page, you get null. This would tell your head to render a 404 not-found page. Now, what about commerce-driven pages like categories? Now, this is a category page. You can see the products and filters down here, which are of course coming from the commerce system. The banner on top here, however, is content. This banner is delivered by CoreMedia. So how does the app fetch that? Well, it asks for the grid of the category. Let's go back to Insomnia and check out how that works. Here is a prepared query for retrieving a category. The main difference here is the used endpoint. Instead of using the content page by path endpoint, we use the commerce category endpoint. And instead of the URL path, we hand in the ID of the category. The prefix of the ID you can ignore for now. All we need to do is write the ID of the category in here, which was women. Just like a page, a category has a grid we can ask for. So if we fire this query, we will actually get it. In the response, you can see that the grid is returned, which includes the main placement, and it contains exactly the content we have just seen in the web app. And that is how you retrieve content for